There's this dude that kind of popped up on my YouTube recommended. His name was TerryJoelJunior, and he had popped up a couple times, and I had just kind of swiped away from his videos. But this one in particularly, I clicked on it. And this one in particularly, I was pretty glad that I... In this video, I was pretty glad that I actually clicked on it, because he says some pretty interesting stuff that I never really thought of until listening to somebody else that's kind of outside of my normal, hometown circle. He talks about how you shouldn't listen to your friends, your family, and especially women. Now, it's not meant to insult anybody. It's not meant to be derogatory or sexist or anything like that. But he's just talking about how, if you listen to the people that you're constantly around, you're always going to be in that same box. You're always going to be in the same normal things. You're always going to end up just being like them. And I had a rut in my life a couple years ago. I'm going to say about 2023, 2024, where I got so sick of just doing the same shit all the time, and I had to shake things up, and I never got out of it, and it really messed me up. I gained a lot of weight. Mentally, I was so not there, and I felt like I was doing a lot of things to please other people. I was doing, working 50 hours a week to get a paycheck, to buy all these things that I thought looked cool. You got to get this, you got to get that. If you don't have this at, age 20, then you're failing. And I did everything to please everybody else. And I think that's why I was so unhappy. I was trying to impress other people instead of impressing myself, taking care of my goals, my health, whether that was physically, financially. And with that money, I bought a car. I'm not saying, don't work hard, but there just reached a certain point where I just stopped pleasing other people. You're always going to have people criticizing you no matter what you do. A couple years later, I ended up having a lot of job problems. I ended up quitting my job about 4 months ago, and I just hated it. I hated the fact that, I was chasing money, I was getting a decent paycheck, but every other aspect of my life sucked. The money was okay, but my family relationships sucked. I stopped seeing my family way less. My mental health sucked. I gained almost 20 freaking pounds working at this job. Since then, I've lost about 15 pounds since October. But that was just the repercussions of listening to everybody else. Everybody else telling you, yeah, go get the money, man. Stack it up while you're young. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Instead of worrying about what I actually want to do. What do I want to do? What do I want to become? If there's any advice I learned, man, don't be normal. Be weird. Be corny. Do shit that makes you happy. Chase things that make you happy, especially if you're young and you have the opportunity. Don't just strive to be the normal Joe Schmo. Don't just fucking chase shit because you want to impress women. You want to impress your family. No. If you think highly of yourself, if you look in the mirror and you say, man, I'm proud of the man, I'm proud of the woman that I'm becoming, there's nothing else wrong with that. I'm going to put Terry Joe's YouTube link in the description if you guys want to go follow him. He has a whole bunch of other videos, very educational, very interesting topics that he talks about on there that I think a lot of people could learn from. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you watching this little bit of this rant topic. I'm happier that I'm in a place where I think about myself a lot more highly, and I stop thinking about what other people are thinking about me.